Crossroads at Craterus is the next mission, and we've got enough time, so we'll
Many
do that.
Reman settled on Craterus after the fallout from Shinzan's rebellion. While they were safe from the destruction of Romulus and Remus, Craterus is a bleak world, with little in the way of habitable land. There are ample mineral deposits, which the Remans mine and sell for food and other necessities, but their lives there are harsh and unforgiving. Anyone who could survive on Craterus for as long as the Remans have, has strength. We could use that strength in our search for a homeworld, and I know the Remans have no love for the Tal Shiar. Go to Craterus, talk to the Remans, show them we are sincere and that we need their support.
Okay. So, a few bits and pieces.
Greetings. I have new orders for you.
Right. Just Crossroads at Craterus.
The Tal Shiar are approaching Craterus, and they've already engaged a group of Reman vessels in orbit. The Remans are sending out a general distress call. We have to help them.
Hail them, Kev.
Decimus is too heavily damaged. They can't respond to our hails. They won't last much longer if we don't help them.
Right. Uncloak and take them in.
Lead the way. We'll follow your attack vector and provide support fire.
Okay, so we'll cloak again. We'll close and we will try and engage. Another one bites the dust. Much more powerful ship. Cloak again.
Nearby and it needs our help. We're losing structural integrity.
Right. Let's send them some reinforcement to their structural integrity field. Got a little bit back for them. And now we're closer.
Thank you for your assistance. We're continuing emergency repairs, but most of our major systems are offline. The Tal Shiar sent detachments to the surface, and our colony is not responding to hails. With our transporters down and shuttle bay damaged, I cannot send a security team to investigate. The Tal Shiar have never been so bold.
They plan to destroy a
How
colony.
can you be so certain? It doesn't make sense. They've left us alone for years. What would they gain by destroying our home? We keep to ourselves and we do not challenge the Tal Shiar.
With all due respect, we've seen this before. The Tal Shiar destroyed our colony on Virenat without warning. If we don't get your people off Craterus immediately, they'll be defenseless when the invasion force arrives.
Torvin's telling the truth.
Invasion force? We aren't in any position to begin an evacuation. The head of our fleet, Obisek, and most of our ships are on maneuvers out of the system. They can't possibly return in time. Until we re-establish communication with the colony, our priority must be to protect the people on the surface. Find Zden. He will help you. He resides near the communication tower on the outskirts of the colony. If we re-establish communication, then we can formulate a plan.
We'll find Zden. Beam to the surface. Well, I don't have too much to choose, do I really? Because that's my crew.
Zden is to the northwest, near a force field. If planetary communications are disabled, you'll need his help to bring the transmitter back online. We'll do our best to keep more Tal Shiar from beaming down, but I can't promise we'll be able to stop them.
Okay, acknowledged. We'll do some shifting around. To shields. Okay, so that's not necessarily the most ideal layout, but it works for me for the moment. Got those. I didn't give...
What are those things? They don't look Romulan to me.
They are Tal Shiar, and there's a Reman colonist they seem to have taken out.
Why are the Tal Shiar doing this?
That's a good question. Right. So there's Iconian tech around here somewhere as well. Where's the Iconian tech? That was just... yeah, down under here there's something. Yes, there it is. Whoa! It would appear that Romulans don't float.
The alloys used in this device are normally only in the Delta Quadrant. We know the Iconians have gateways that allow them to travel anywhere they wish. It would be reasonable to assume they have had influence in the Delta Quadrant as well.
Okay. Anything else? That's just pointing back to where we've come. going on there. Centurion Zidal.
Thank you, stranger. I don't understand why this is happening. You're obviously not with the Tal Shiar. Why are you here? What do you want?
Commander Key.
Commander Kai, good. Follow me and then explain what's going on. We should get inside the security field before more Tal Shiar arrive.
Right behind you.
Follow me. We need to know more. It's clear that our colony is under attack, but why are the Tal Shiar doing this? Why attack Crateris? What are they after?
It's an invasion. They're taking Craterus.
There's no reason for the Tal Shiar to attack Crateris. We've been an established colony for over 23 years. We were given permission to settle here by Donatra. Why would the Tal Shiar attack a colony of their own people?
They didn't give a reason when they destroyed our colony on Virenal.
So the rumors are true! I told you, Father. The Tal Shiar have declared war on our people. They're going to kill us!
They seem more interested in abducting people.
It doesn't make any sense. We aren't a threat to the Tal Shiar. What do they have to gain? They can't do this without anyone noticing.
Worry about that later. We need to evacuate now.
Evacuate? We must inform the council. Who is going to listen to my order to evacuate? Obasek isn't here. He left Kai in charge. Why doesn't he give the order to evacuate?
Tal Shiar have knocked out communications.
That explains a lot. When we couldn't reach anyone, Slamek said he was going to check on the transmitter. He hasn't come back yet. We should find him and see if we can get communications back online.
Is there any other way of warning the rest of the colony?
Without the transmitter, we'll have to start contacting colonists individually. The word will spread, but it will take some time. Obviously something is going on, but I'm not the one to order an evacuation. The fleet or the council should make that determination.
Start contacting everyone you can. We'll check on the transmitter.
You'll need help. If you're going out to the transmitter, I'm going with you. Maybe we can find Slamek there.
We appreciate the help.
Farrell, you should stay here. Let these people handle this. We don't know the whole story yet. We need more information. We need to know what the Tal Shiar want. At least stay behind the security field until we hear from the council.
Either way, we need to go.
Father, you can see what the Tal Shiar have done. These people need my help to get the transmitter working again. We'll take some weapons and armor before we leave. Don't worry, I can handle myself.
Let's go. Okay.
Press the U key to view your status, or the status of your ship and bridge officers.
And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the better armor on, let's say, the medical officer. For the reasons I've already said, it is energy dampening, yeah. So don't think that giving Satra, don't think I've given them the right weapons the right way around. Yeah, I want her to stand off and the assault wave, pulse wave on
This is your character. Here you can see your equipped items and devices.
not to hit the shuttles. Right, drone, you're going down.
Watch where you're shooting. We need those shuttles.
Oops.
We're gonna need a new plan.
Slavic, you're alive.
Varel, you found me. Before those things, didn't you hear me?
Slavic!
It's possible.
Slavic!
Of course, it's the medic that.
Where are those things coming from?
Making damage detected.
I told you it probably wouldn't work.
Let me try to contact Claire. Not a good sign.
We should go back to my father and see if he's heard any news.
Agreed. Everyone.
Look up! We gotta get out of here now!
What kind of ship is that?
We don't know. It attacked our colony on Virenat.
And now they're attacking here. We need to warn other colonies.
Shield's still up.
Believe it or not, that's what we're trying to do.
Were you able to repair the primary transmitter? I set up a portable transmitter relay and gathered as many neighbors as I could. I'm glad you found Slavic.
We need to evacuate immediately.
I'm not going to argue. Our security field is down and the Tal Shiar are attacking the colony. Hopefully everyone who hasn't already heard the message will realize what's happening and evacuate. There are more people on the outskirts of town. If I can get to them in the shuttle, I may be able to get them to safety.
We can beam everyone here up to our ship.
Understood. Please take Varel with you. I'll take Slamak with me to help scan for survivors.
We rendezvous in orbit.
Father, I should go with you. It took me weeks to repair the shuttle's drive system. If something goes wrong, you'll need me there.
You'll be safer on their ship. Slamak can help me if we run into trouble. I'll broadcast the coordinates to every shuttle within range once we're in the air. Now go. We need to look for survivors.
Okay, let's go. I thought I'd beamed up, but no worries. We were beaming the people up.
Enemy target on sensor. Making damage detected.
assault drone. Right. Beam to the ship.
We will rebuild.
Sir, Romulan civilians are safely on board. If you've done everything you can down there, we can use your help back up here. More Tal Shiar ships are entering the system by the minute. Don't think the Decimus can hold them off for long. Not in the condition it was in. And if that doesn't, then I think that's it for tonight. Yeah.
The Decimus has engaged the Tal Shiar and is forming a...
We're in position and ready to make a run for the beacon.
I'm making myself useful.
Don't worry.
I think we possibly engaged too early. Interesting that at the moment we've got 0% warbird kills.
Only few enemy warbirds remain. Protect the shuttles.
50%. %. Still got one left there.
Good. All ships fall into formation.
What the heck is that ship?
We're reading an unknown ship near the beacon. It appears to be a battleship. If it attacks, our ships will be completely outmatched. Are you able to scan the vessel or determine its armaments?
No, but we've seen similar ships
They're
before.
emitting some sort of passive scanning field. We cannot get a weapons lock, and our singularity core power levels are fluctuating.
I'm noticing the same power level variations. The field is definitely emanating from the enemy vessel. If I tap into the beacon's controls, I may be able to send a high-frequency proton burst that should disrupt the field long enough to get a weapons lock.
Fire the burst on my mark. Let's actually wait until we're actually pointing in the right direction. Trigger the burst.
Sending proton burst.
Oh, it's vanished.
This is the den. Help! Being boarded!
Damage it.
Try to stay behind the enemy ship. It has a deadly front
Find it. What was that one? Hail Zidane. No response. Zidane? Islamic?
I've scanned the shuttle, sir. They've taken everyone! Everyone! Even my...
How? Did we miss something?
Logs show that a cruiser warped in during the fight with the battleship, stayed at long range, and then decloaked briefly. They warped away less than a minute later. Ugh, they must have taken the colonists from the shuttles while we were in combat.
I'm sorry, Varel.
We have to go after them. We need to track their trajectory and follow them. They could still be alive, and we can catch up if we hurry.
Torvan, do we have any data on their heading?
Nothing. There was too much interference from the battleship. I wish I had better news, but we have more pressing matters. The Decimus is hailing us, and we need to get out of this system while we still can.
On screen.
We're aware of the situation, but we have set a course for the rendezvous point immediately. There are other Remans there who will need our protection. After we regroup, we will have time to fully understand what has happened here, and to mourn our losses.
Join Ditan's fleet. We're stronger together.
We appreciate the offer, but that isn't my call to make. I'll relay your offer to Obisek and the rest of the fleet. But for now, I think it would be best if we go our separate ways. When we understand more about what the Tal Shiar are after, perhaps that will change. Thank you for your help. I know you tried your best.
Good luck, Commander.
I don't need anyone's permission. I'm coming with you, and we're going to find my father. In the meantime, if you expect to keep a ship this old from blowing apart at the seams, you're going to need an engineer. Good thing I'm here.
Welcome aboard.
I think we've done everything we can here. We should report what happened to Tamer. We can leave whenever you're ready.
Leave the system. Right. So, hail Tamer.
We
Very
will
cool.
reach out to the Remans, but it will be difficult to get over centuries of mistrust and abuse. Perhaps if this Obisek is willing to speak to us directly, it might make a difference. I know you did your best to help them, and that the attack could not have been anticipated. I'm very concerned about this sabotage you reported, however, and that the culprit was never found. The Remans may very well have a Tal Shiar operative in their midst. We will not win every battle, but we will win the war. Count on that. Jolantru.
Right.